Hello YouTube, I'm back. So up at waterpark for 48 hours. I'm in swim 25, which is called question mark. Questionable whether it's going to be good or bad, I guess, but a lot of weed out in front of me, but I'm over the top of it. Nice slack lines, and it's now starting to rain. Asked me for a cup of tea. I'll spin you around in a minute and show you how I'm blanking this time. Right then, left hand rod, just in that gap in the reeds. Bailiff told me it's a pretty good spot. It's fairly clear over there, which surprised me. But I've got a rod out there, we'll see what happens. Second rod, middle rod, that is at about 11.5 wraps. Again, found a clear spot in the weed. Just put about half a kilo over the top of it. See what will happen. Straight out in front of me. And then right hand rod, that's at 13.5 wraps. I'll give that the big one just to see what it's like out there. And I found a nice clear spot, bit of gravel. So right hand rod's going there. All on spinner rigs at the moment, just to see what will happen. I'll probably end up changing it before it gets dark. So fingers crossed. Time for a cuppa. Right, quick little update. Had a cup of tea, which is very important. Seen a few fish showing, probably 6-7 wraps out. They're on the surface, so I'm going to give a zig a go. Not very confident with zigs, but if you don't try, you don't know, do you? See you in a bit. Right, the zig is out, just about where them two idiot birds are. Just a red bit of foam. Just going to see what happened. I just left the heli safe system on just for today, and then later on tonight I'll change it round. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed again. Early evening update. Had an occurrence on the zig rod, pulled up tight, a couple of beeps, so I struck into it, but nothing there. So lesson learned. I'm not the most experienced zig angler in the world, so lesson learned, live and learn. The other two rods are out for the night and they're staying out. Right hand rod's got about 8 spoms, just boilie over it. Left hand rod's got, I catapulted over that, it's only 5 wraps, so I just catapulted 8 or 9 pouches full. They're staying out now until the morning, I expect, unless I get lucky. Never know. Anything happens during the night, you'll know about it. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Another quiet night. Bit of rain overnight, but nothing, no fish moving, nothing at all. Been up about an hour now. The time is about 6 o'clock. Just been watching the water. Not really seeing any signs of feeding fish at all, which is a bit of a worry. I left the rods exactly how they were last night. I haven't touched them. So I've still got left hand rod up against the reeds, middle rod on a zig, just sort of roving that about, moving it around every so often. Then right hand rod on a baited spot. We give it 2 or 3 hours, have something to eat. Might walk down the cafe and get breakfast actually. Never rethink, but anything happens, you'll know about it. I'll see you in a bit. Like my hoodie, by the way. Best clothing out there. Just a quick little update. Just saw a fish show sort of there, followed by another one. So I'm now thinking about repositioning the zig rod just over there in that general area and see what happened. Right hand rod has gone back out with about 8 spoms over the top of it. That's a baited spot. That's quite a nice big area that is, so I'll leave that where it is. Left hand rod I haven't even touched. That's the one just down there somewhere in them reeds. That's about it really. It's getting warm though. Might have to change over to all 3 on the zigs, but I'll assess that in a bit. Right, afternoon update. Not a lot to update about. Right hand rod, I found a new spot back of a weed bed. Sort of, I think it's about 15¼ wraps straight in front. So I've stuck a rod on that with a choddy. Every time I bring the rigs in, covered in weed. Now it's either picking it up on the way or I'm fishing in the weed, which obviously I'm not presenting. So got a bit of a change there. Left hand rod still on that little spot just where the reeds are. Seen a few fish show, which is encouraging. Wind's picking up a little bit, so hopefully something will happen, but not feeling that confident at the moment. So I think it's time for something to eat and then a siesta. Afternoon update. Nothing to even update. I've redone all 3 rods. Left hand one on a little close margin spot against the reeds, lovely. Other 2 rods, put them out to the original clear spots I found. They're not clear anymore. I've just spent a good hour trying to find 2 new spots. There's nothing clear out there at all. I've gone close, I've gone far, in between, and that floating marker float there belongs to me. Lost that in the weed. It's hard going. Just want to go home, to be honest.
Oh no, no, no.
Well, I'm over my temper tantrum now. I've had a cup of tea, watched a bit of telly, had something to eat. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed now. I was borderline packing up and going home because I was that pissed off. But when I started doing this, I said that was going to be highs and lows. And at the moment, it's low. Middle rod and right hand rod are now on choddies just to try and help present something in all the weed. But the biggest problem I've got is that I've got a big bank of weed, probably a rod length out. It's sort of on the surface, it's going across. I've got my tips right up to get over it, and then I've had to put a back lid on, put the rod up as high as I can, get a back lid over the other side of the weed, just so that I'm sort of, pinned down as such. But it's just a nightmare. But if fishing was easy, everyone would do it. And it's not like the big lake at the water park is easy. So I've got a new mentality. Effort equals reward. I'm going to put some effort in. My last night, I'm here till tomorrow dinner time. So, bit of effort, focus, and see what happens. Well, like I just said, this bank of weed sort of starts there and it goes out to there. It's a good rod length long, and it's like rod length from the bank. So the tips are up as high as I can go to get over it, but it's a nightmare. I don't know what to do really. I'm a bit stuck, but got to try something different. Got to make something happen, hopefully. Right, tonight's delightful culinary delight, Christ, that's a mouthful, is dun 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 Morrison's shredded beef chili and rice. Looks bloody lovely. Let's hope it tastes lovely. Well, it don't look too bad. Looks a bit sorry for itself. I think I should have got another one. Doubled up. Yum yum. That don't look too bad. Don't look too bad at all. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Just hope it's not too spicy, because that could ruin me. But hopefully I'll be alright. Morning. Didn't happen last night. Didn't even have a liner like that. So yeah, I said when I started this it would be the highs and lows, and clearly this session is a low. Learned a lot. What's the time? It's about 6:30, 7:15. I'm going to shoot off about 10, I think. I've got some stuff to do. Hopefully see my grandson. So, there's positives, there's negatives. About 2 nights, good sleep, really good sleep. Which is not why I'm here, but no. Before I go, I'm going to have a bit of a walk around and just
have a look, because it's clearly down to location, which, yeah, it's a day ticket lake. You book your swim, you know, if you book it 2 weeks in advance, you know, are the fish there in the area? Are they not? Who knows? You know, I booked this last week when I left, when I did my previous vlog. So, I don't know. But there's been nothing. I've been watching the water for the last hour. Nothing showing. Nothing showing anywhere. Have they gone for a wander around the other side? Into the deeper water? I wouldn't have thought so. But you never know. So lots learned. Negatives, positives, highs and lows. I'll be back. I will have one. Hopefully. That's coming up to about 7:30, 8:15. Started a slow pack down. Had a bream about 10 minutes ago, which was just one final kick in the balls on a session at the water park, which has been a low. Still, you know, I'm going to be back. That's a fact, because the fish are in here to have. So, I'm going to have a flick through my calendar, see when I can get back, and hope for the best. It's always next time.
Wow, what a scorcher. It's a bit warm today. Everything's pretty much packed down apart from the rods and bits and pieces. Bivvies away, bags are away, kettles away. Carpy Crocs are off. Trainers are back on. Give it half hour, finish my tea, then get home. Well, that, as they say, is that. Car's packed, ready to go home. Dying for a shower, but I might just pop in a cafe for a breakfast before I go. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I like to feel I get a few comments. Quite enjoying doing this YouTube stuff. But I'll be back, like Arnie said. See you soon.